I stopped recording for not too long. Couldn't have been more than 3 to 5 minutes. I am now calling the Hamilton police to tell them I am not high on drugs. But my brother is calling them. Yes, hello, Miss McCory? Officer McCory? My brother threatened to call the cops on me and tell them that I was doing narcotics at my house. I live on Concession Street. 222. Yes, it's an apartment. No, it was a joke that I played on him, and it was a late April Fool's joke because everyone's expecting April Fool's joke on April Fool's, so I let it pass for a bit, and now he got really agitated. I pretended like I was whack out of my mind after being sober for so long, and he's now really scared, and he's threatened to call the hospital and the police. He didn't pick up his phone. He immediately called the hospital and the police. Yes. Okay. If he calls, just let him know Andrew Sheik, my brother David Sheik, would have called the police. Yeah. But he's in Guelph and I'm in Hamilton. Okay? Thank you. Bye. All I have to do is clean up the blow. They're not going to search around. I'm going to say, yeah, I smoke cigarettes and I smoke weed in my room. I could say that's hash. I could say it's ash. I'm just going to wipe it with a fucking cloth. If they come in, they fucking come in. First I'll say, do you have the right to do that? I don't think you do. But if you feel enough, I don't have anything to hide. I can really show you. I'm just really scared that he didn't believe me. Because I was sober for so long. But I'm actually really high right now. And I got by the cops. Okay? That's how honest I am. That phone call with the cops happened. They believed me. And my brother believed me. But he had the right to believe me. I told my brother the truth. And he got scared and threatened to call the cops. And I called the cops and told them, don't worry. And they're still going to come through just to check it out. But I'll show them. I smoke weed and I smoke cigarettes. But I'm allowed to. If they tell me I'm not allowed to smoke weed, I'll tell them they have to. For obvious reasons. That shouldn't have to wait for the ORB. I'll even snort my nose. There's not enough coke in my nose for them to see. Even if they look up, I just blew my nose. I got everything out. I'm confident. If they see a little bit, it's snot. They can't tell me not. They're not going to go in my nose and pick shit out. It's not around the rim. I got all that shit off, that's for sure. I'm not going to do anything wrong. I just called the cops and told them not to come, and they're still going to come, and I'm still going to let them in and see nothing. Hide the pills. Leave one out. Cool. Perfect. I'll hide these. under the bed. I'll show him. There's marijuana and cigarettes. My mom lets me smoke. And they won't even contact the hospital. Because they'll think it's so obvious that I'm telling them. But I'm going to tell them tomorrow because I've already told them in the video that they have to watch because it's on YouTube. They watched the cop tell me I'm not high. She believed me. I called her. It's on the video. After I texted my brother not to call the hospital because it was an April Fool's joke. You heard it. You heard the phone call. I will not let this go. This has to go down. If we can take out one hard narcotic from the hard narcotic list, we can control hard narcotics, and it should be cocaine. I have once done crack. I didn't get addicted, but I only did it once. I never had a link, but I did get high. It was a different high. It was a mechanical high. I did feel that. It was clearly crack. I've seen crack. I've never had the balls to smoke it enough, but I do cocaine. For reasons I've mentioned in other videos about how my brain has fully matured and settled and closed. And even though I did marijuana before 25 and 1 year I did cocaine, I am still under control. I speak a little authoritatively because that is what I have to do during this moment. It is a tense moment. I don't take my medication. I showed you. I am forced to take an injection that I truly know I don't need. Because I rid it with all my therapies. And I show them that I take them every year, and it gets rid of the medication. I have progressed at my last board. I was clean for a year, giving them fake piss. Even when I was in hospital, I had the same bottle that I would use to give the fake piss, and I would get it off the other patients who will remain nameless because they did the right thing. They let me have my therapies. I will not give this up. This is going to happen. I am going to end mental illness, and I'm going to legalize cocaine so that there is not gun violence on the streets for hard narcotics. We have at least one hard narcotic, and we can control it. That makes sense. The drug dealers who have so much stress of getting caught can finally stop because the people who buy it are buying it in the stores now. They handle thousands of kilograms of narcotics so many times, and they cannot stop dealing it because that's the only way they can make money. And they don't want to do it anymore. They have enough money. They will forgive me for ratting them out. And I'm not ratting them out, but I'm making them stop selling narcotics because it is now legal and people can control themselves. And my mom is in the other room listening to all this. I told my mom I was going to smoke weed after she knows I was smoking weed. After my brother, who lied on the phone in front of you, after I called a cop and convinced a cop I wasn't high. I have it all in this 10-minute video. All that happened in 10 minutes. And I'm going to stop it at 10 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.